Hey guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. In this video we're going to have a look at some of the new crazy DeFi trends that we've got going on at the moment, and specifically for coins that operate in this way. So yeah, if you guys smash the like button, and we will go straight over to those charts. So the first one we have here, so RFI, Reflex Finance, and I believe this was the first one of its type. If we kind of look, started in towards the end of November. Price didn't really do a lot, as you can see. Price oops, it doesn't really want to show us. Price didn't do too much. Just kind of traded around this range for a bit before deciding it wanted to, well, I don't know what's going on here, what's wrong with my computer, before it decided it wanted to go a bit crazy, as you can see. Yeah, anyway, we won't, obviously I can't, it turns out I can't show you the prices for some reason, but yeah, so yeah, we kind of traded here, pumped up a bit, came back down again, pumped up a bit. Obviously these moves were probably quite big at the time, like if we're looking like nearly a 0.2 down to basically a 0.1, so these were big moves, but then obviously it went nuts, it went crazy. So it did spend basically the 19th of November to pretty much what we could call the well, the 3rd of December, so it's only like about 2 weeks, which is obviously an eternity in crypto. But yeah, 2 weeks trading around these lows before going on a massive moon mission. So what is RFI? Why is RFI different? What is this new trend? I believe it's RFI started it. If there was another coin that did, then yeah, apologies to that coin, but the first one I was aware of was RFI. So what RFI does, basically RFI is an innovative Ethereum token that reimagines the concept of DeFi yield generation. At its core, RFI charges a 1% transaction fee and redistributes that fee to existing RFI holders instantly and automatically at the time of each transaction. So this unique feature of the RFI smart contracts allows certain addresses like Uniswap Pool or exchange wallets to be blocked from earning the fees, so it's just the coin holders. Because 100% of the fees generated go to holders of the token and percentage fees you earn, it's calculated by the percentage of RFI that you hold. Obviously a percentage compared to other users. Yeah, so basically what happens is the fees just get distributed to you straight away with each transaction. So 1% is taken and that is distributed. So that is a great concept. So you hold the tokens, you get more contacts, get more tokens as transactions go through. You don't need to interact with any other smart contracts. You don't have to stake your coins anymore, do anything. You literally just see the balance of the coins go up. So what a great idea. So RFI started it. Here is the chart. I don't know too much what to think or say about this. It's had obviously his big move up, a pull back. Is this potentially a dead cat? God, can't even talk. Is this potentially a dead cat bounce? And we are just going to come lower. We will have to see. But this isn't the one that I am currently most interested in. But this does take us to the next very interesting basically variation on this sort of thing. So this takes us to which is Trinity protocol. So this was a very interesting one. I did get in on this. I got in on this. Where did I get in? I think I got in about 2.5s. Traded out a little bit, bought a little bit, and then I got out probably a little bit too early on this move up now. But it is actually lower than where I got now. But as you can see, it did range quite nicely. But this is Tri. What does Tri do? So Tri takes this to a whole nother level. Trinity protocol. Trinity protocol is a novel ERC20 protocol that automatically generates liquidity for its native and partner pools, incentivizing holders and liquidity providers with instant yields while sustaining its price through hourly market buybacks. So what it does. So in order to participate, this is for the use cases for the DeFi connector. But if I go here, it tells you what happens. So basically 2% of every Trieth transaction goes towards the building of the liquidities on Uniswap. So that the Trieth pair, or a partner pool if they have a partner pool, which it did, which was TRIB. But yeah, so passive yield generation. 1% of each transaction goes on the Trinity network, gets instantly redistributed to all the holders proportionally to your Trieth holdings. So that is obviously the same as RFI. But obviously here is the difference. That is where we have this liquidity. So Trieth holders can automatically alchemize, which is if you connect your wallet to the dashboard, which removes 2% of the liquidity from the Trieth pool, and then uses that ETH to buy back and burn Trieth, and incentivizes basically volume generation. So anyone can call that function, but you do have to pay the gas fee, but you do, which is quite high, but then you do get rewarded basically with if we go to the medium, it kind of tells you a bit more about. But yeah, feel free to look out. But yeah, it basically takes it to a next level. It's sort of using the money to actually build its liquidity pool, and also build liquidity pool for other partners that want to partner with them. So obviously week 1 was TRIB. We will have another one coming in week 2, then week 3, then week 4. So yeah, I mean, it's just so interesting, DeFi, and how these protocols choose to work. This brings us to our third one. So R34P, and look at that for a chart, guys. That is the sort of chart that you want to see. Just upwards and upwards and upwards and upwards. This just looks like the S&P over like 100-year period. But yeah, look at that, great chart. So basically R34P. If we go to their website, where it's going to tell us what they do, R34P is a soft fork and so it's a secondary layer on RFI. So again, our RFI links back to RFI. R34P is a soft fork constructed. Yeah, I just read that. This is what I was going to read. So yeah, so what it does, it basically charges 1% fee, redistributes that to wallet holders, the same as RFI, and another 1% is sent to a burn address, which actually reduces the token supply as well. So not only do people get more tokens of the tokens from the transactions, but they also get there is also deflating the supply of the token. So yeah, it's a great token. Yep, so yeah, here's what I want to show you guys. So we saw a huge potential in R3P and decided to launch our own R34P. We have no massive dev wallets, and we'll launch fairly, and then they've got an active Telegram. So yeah, that's R34P. If we have a look at the wallet holders for R34P, here we go, Etherscan. Here we go. Yeah, you can see, just click on here. So yeah, 733 addresses. This is slowly climbing. It was kind of stuck around 600 for a while, but is starting to climb now. Holders relatively nicely distributed, as you can see. But yeah, looking potentially good, and fully diluted market cap of 2.8 million. So yeah, I've had an eye on this. I actually was in this coin way back when, quite a bit earlier, and got out for some profits. I think I was buying at some point along here and got out on this move up. But I have been out of the coin since then. And when I was kind of observing this price action, it wasn't exactly making me think, right, let's get back into this because it's going back up. But I was clearly wrong. And yeah, continuing a nice trend upwards. So yeah, this is good price action for a coin that has only, well, less than 3 million market cap, but has that many holders. There's definitely room for these number of holders to expand. This does bring us to our fourth and the final one, which is a bit of a what's the word? a bit of an out, not necessarily an out. I can't think of the word. Basically, this is a potential gamble. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So this token here, again, well, to be honest, it's got quite a good amount of holders. If you look, 544. But this is obviously very new, a bit newer than the others. Came out 19th of December. R34P came out, well, 9th of December. Like I said, this is DeFi, 10 days is a lot. So what does Aura do? We realize that there's a need for a protocol that intrinsically balances and basically the sell pressure and high volume Uniswap game while simultaneously rewarding holders. It basically does a similar sort of thing to RFI, apart from it's 2.5%, so it's jacked up. So 2.5% of every sell is redistributed to the holders in the same way that RFI does with 1%, and then another 2% basically goes back to the contract itself. This ETH accumulates over every basically 30-minute period, and at the end of that 30-minute period, that ETH is used to buy back the token, and the tokens that are bought are then burnt forever. So how interesting is that for a potential protocol? As you can see, it had a big hype off launch, which was only yesterday. Had a pullback, and now it's looking like it's trying to make its way back up. But what I'll show you first is so this is the number of tokens. It did basically start with, if we find the tokens, it did start with where does it say what it started with? It basically started with 20,000 tokens. I believe if we can see the median, here it is. There we go. Sorry, here we go. Here's the median article. Started with 20,000 tokens. If it wants to load up, or maybe we've got to look at this one. So there's the 5% transaction fee, 2.5% distributed to holders, and then 2.5% going to the buyback. Yeah, here we go. So pre-sale 12,000, total supply 20,000, liquidity is 8,000. This is locked up, only locked up for a month though. Locked up for a month on Unicrypt. So obviously in a month, but a month is a lifetime in crypto. This could 100x in a month, and then you just get out before the month. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically. So what I want to show you is this 20,000 total supply. Is currently now at 17,000, and 17,000 continually reducing basically every half an hour, and this is the actual contract address. This is basically where it burns a token, so you can see there is a transaction every basically 30 minutes. It stored up that ETH, so it buys 16 tokens straight off Uniswap, and then sends it basically sends them all to the burner address, but obviously every transaction has that 5% fee, so 5% then just goes back as just a normal transaction fee, then gets added to the next lot. So as you can see, 16 tokens basically to the burner address. So this is like clockwork every half an hour, and then how this is activated, you don't have to actually call the function like you do with Trinity. It does it all basically. Whatever transaction basically is the one at the 30 minutes that does it. That transaction I actually think gets 5% of the coins as well, I believe. So yeah, that must be what these addresses are here. These are the addresses that are getting the 5% of the coins. So if we click on this one here, just to have a look, see if this is just someone's address. Yeah, pretty much it's just someone's address with a load of coins, and they received those tokens from here we go, just here, from basically being the guy that traded at the time of the thing. So what I find most interesting about this, and this is why it is a big gamble, is a big gamble. If you go onto my calculator and say it's trading at roughly $10 now, $10 times by what the current max supply is 17,684. That gives us a market cap of 176,000, which is obviously tiny, absolutely tiny. But that is not necessarily a good thing. It obviously means if it goes to 1 million, it's going to obviously have multiple X's to get there. But it does mean it is not necessarily got critical mass at the moment, and it could basically die as a project if it doesn't have the volume. It obviously needs the volume, it needs community interaction, and obviously people talking about it, which I am doing. I am actually a holder of this one. Out of all these coins, I have actually been a holder in all 4 of these coins, but I am now only currently holding this one. Just because I've done pretty well on all these coins, made money on all these coins, and now it's like, can we smash this one out of the park, or do we just die and lose the profit? So whichever way it happens, so be it. But just an absolute tiny market cap. Compare that to R34P, which has got nearly 3 million. This has obviously got 176,000. So if we actually divide 3 million divided by 176,000, it would be a 17x to get up to the level of this one. And this is on the move. This one is, guys. It might not ever catch this one. I mean, it might not even get to 1 million, let alone 3 million. But this coin is this is a healthy looking chart. This is obviously getting interest, which is good from only 733 holders. But yeah. Aura is doing pretty good with 548 holders and rising nicely with the max supply coming down on a tiny market cap. So yeah, very interesting. But yeah, my main point of this video was just to highlight some of the interesting dynamics that we now get with some of these ERC20 tokens. And what it kind of means is that it means you can stake these coins, provide liquidity or do whatever on any other platforms if there is a staking function on another platform, and you're still going to be getting that well, either 1% or 2.5% or whatever the extra coins are get added to your balance. That is just done automatically. There's no gas fee, there's nothing you need to do. So yeah, very interesting new trend in DeFi coins. I really like it. It is good seeing your coins, your number of coins go up that you've got, let alone the price go up. And that trifactor of the number of coins you've got going up, the price going up, and the total market supply coming down, that is the recipe for success. Obviously, it can only keep happening if there keeps on being trade and keeps on being volume. So you can see there's not trades every minute here, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 6, 7, 9. Do you know what I mean? It's not all the time. So there you go. But like, as you guys know, if you watch my chat, the main thing I talk about is the holders increasing and the number of people on Telegram increasing, and this is slowly increasing. So that is good. Same for R34P. Number of holders is increasing. That is also good. Trinity, I think Trinity is not so much. I haven't uploaded the video, but it seems to be having a little pump. Excellent. And an RFI also looking like it's having a little bit of a pump here. But maybe people are starting to have a look at these interesting protocols, and maybe this will be. This is DeFi, this is crypto, and this is more specifically DeFi, where trends can literally last like 2 minutes. But is the trend of the next couple of weeks going to be these sort of RFI type coins? Is R34P gonna blast its way up to like a 10 million market cap? Is Trinity gonna actually really take off on the basis that it's doing all sorts of cool things? I do. Trinity actually has a real use case. Obviously, depending what projects they have, but yeah, this is definitely an interesting one. I'm just trying to go to the contract. Here we go. Yeah, 1,600 addresses here in Trinity, and yeah, as you can see. Here's the holders, sorry, that's what I wanted to show you. Quite nicely evenly distributed on the holders here as well. So yeah, very interesting dynamic, guys. So yeah, that is it, guys. Yeah, like I said, this is a big gamble. Any coin with such a low market cap is high risk, but it's clearly high reward if it does start to get traction and even get to a 1 million market cap. Even if it gets to a 500k market cap, this is basically going to be more than a 2x from where it is now. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. In fact, if anything, this is just pure gambling advice. I may even start putting disclaimers on my videos saying like, look guys, this is great, this is fun, this is entertaining, we like doing this because basically we're gambling, because that's what we are doing with these crazy coins. And there has been plenty of coins that I've been rugged on, plenty of coins that have 10x, some coins that have 100x. I mean, we are playing a game here, guys. We are playing a game. This is not like traditional proper trading. This is why it's so fun. This is why I think my channel has grown pretty quick over the past month or so, because I have been getting involved in this, in inverted commas, gambling myself, and been doing videos of it. And clearly, I mean, I don't want anyone to sort of take this the wrong way, think that I'm calling them a gambler because of what they're doing, because I am doing the same thing. But I mean, gambling is a big pastime. People do it: sports betting, casinos, horse racing. I mean, gambling is a very big thing. Humans like doing it. We are all humans, and let's not kid ourselves. We are taking risks getting involved in these. This is not proper textbook traditional trading. But hey, it is fun if we do our research, if we keep our ears close to the ground, if we keep we manage our risk, we don't go all in on each coin, we do all that cool stuff, then yeah, there's no reason why we can't make good money out of it. So thanks for listening, guys. Again, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I'll speak to you guys later on with a wise update. Wise, what a coin.